For our second Tuesday Tech Tip, we wanted to show you the 5 new updates to Google Classroom. If you are new to Google Classroom, you might want to click on this I in the upper right corner to get a full playlist of how to set up and use a Google Classroom. Tip number 1, how to reorder your class.
You do this simply by dragging and dropping. This would benefit students in that they could put their classes in the order that they have them, and teachers could arrange them by subject.
The second tip is how to make the Google Classroom code display very large on your projector. If I go to my Google Classroom under Students, I see my class code, and in the past we'd have to write it on a whiteboard or do something to enlarge it. Now you can simply click on Display, and it'll show nice and large for students, or you can even click the full screen option, and there you go. Our third tip is about how both teachers and students can view all work by a single student and have it sortable.
So if you were in a class and you were to go to Students, you could click on the name of that student, and then you would see all of the assignments that they have submitted in Classroom. You can sort them by whether they've been turned in, whether you actually return them with a grade, or whether they're missing.
Students can now also see their work in one place. They can go to the About section of a Google Classroom, click on Your Work, and here they'll see all of their work for that single class, the due dates, and the current status. They can also filter by work that is assigned, returned with grades, or if they just want to see missing work, they can click on that as well. Our fourth tip is about how teachers can now use decimals when grading. For our fifth and final tip, we'll show you how to transfer ownership of a Google Classroom to another teacher. Now, if I go back to my Google Classroom to the About page, in the past I've still been able to invite another teacher to join me, but if it's something that I'm bowing out of and I want them to have complete control over, once they've accepted my request, I can click on the 3 dots and make that person the owner, and I will be removed as a teacher. And that's our final tip for this week.